Holy shit. Running behind. I'm always running behind. I am. I know. You guys probably think, wow, man. I know you guys probably all think this. Like, that Scott guy, that guy, he's got it all together. He's got it all together beautifully. The total... Like Lex Luger, I am the total package. Not all together. Scattered. I'm everywhere. I'm there. I'm everywhere. God's sakes. Check it out. It is the one and only. Now, I'm so excited for this week. So excited. It is Adore Week. Now, you're thinking, Scott, why did you do Adore Week on a 3-day week? Well, I'll tell you why I did it. Because, one, I can do whatever I want because it's my show. Secondly, because this is Thanksgiving. This week is the week of a holiday here in America. Pilgrims and Indians came together. They didn't like each other. They didn't like each other one bit. Indians were just hanging out, doing what Indians do, you know, hunting and skinning stuff. Pilgrims came over in their terrible shoes and bad hats, and they said, hey, we want to live over here with you guys. You guys look pretty cool. Heard you guys have casinos. And the Indians said, not yet, but we will one day. And the Pilgrims said, we like casinos, and we're here for our religious freedoms, and we wanna eat with you guys. So they got together. Are there any kids watching? This is really what happened on Thanksgiving. Kids, if you haven't learned this yet in school, this is exactly what happened. They got together, and they gave thanks for each other and for the bounty that they were about ready to receive in their bodies, the bounty of food. And apparently, they ate a turkey, and the turkey was fantastic, and everybody loved it. It's called Thanksgiving, guys. Americans. That's what we celebrate, Thanksgiving. I am very thankful for a certain young lady that I just absolutely, as you could say, adore. I adore her. It is Miss Dawn. Miss Dawn has 100%, ever since I started this channel, like, Dawn didn't, like, wait to even ask if I wanted help. She just helped me. And without her, like, I probably would have quit doing this, honestly. Like, she's been, like... so supportive of me and this entire channel ever since I started. Anything that I could even remotely want is like she immediately steps up to the plate and helps me out. And she really is. And I've said this before. She's literally the most generous person I've ever met in my life. She's the most generous person I've ever met. And just to be like, and I, like for me, I'm just like overwhelmed by it, quite frankly. And so when her and I were talking, and I had said, you know, I said, let's do an Adore Week. Because, you know, we got the Shytots week. We had such a great time with that. I was like, we need to do an Adore Week. And she's like, yeah, let's do that. And she's, and the words out of her mouth, this is how giving she is. She's like, the words out of her mouth were, well, I don't want to mess up anybody's week, like for the builder. So just I'll do the short week. And I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah. She's like, we'll just do the short week. We'll make it. And I was like, well, it kind of works out good because it's Thanksgiving. And it's a giving season and a time to be thankful. And, you know, I'm thankful for you and everybody, the community's thankful for you as you're thankful for the community. So we'll do it during Thanksgiving. So that is this week. It is Thanksgiving. It is Adore Week. I just got a package in the mail. This package included, like, it was this giant box that she sent. And it's all the, like, prizes and stuff. Well, there was a sweatshirt in that. And I don't know if the sweatshirt was supposed to be for a prize. But that might have got lost in translations. Because I was like, that sweatshirt is fucking awesome, and I'm taking it. So, sorry, Dawn. I commandeered the sweatshirt. But what I do have now, you're not going to believe the giveaways I have this week. And I'm not going to tell you everything, but I'm going to tell you what we're doing today. Okay? I'm going to tell you what we're doing today. And I'll show you some of the other stuff I have. So I have a lot of stuff here. I've got cotton threads, multiple packs. I've got cotton thread hats. I've got a black one and a white one. I've got cotton thread towels. So that's all my cotton thread stuff. I've got N.Devine towels. I've got N.Devine towels. I've got the Easy Dripper. Now, if you haven't seen these are the little canisters that you pump into your juice. And it's like one quick, like, it's just super easy to do, so you don't have to, like, grab your bottle. You just fill this thing up, throw it in your back pocket, and you can, like, drip with it. I've got 2 of these to give away. I've got PS Passion galore. 3 and 0 to give away. Plus some other stuff I'll throw in there too. I've got some brushes for cleaning. I've got some more towels. I've got tons of more juice to give away. And today, so there's going to be like grand prizes during the days. Today, the grand prize, I will show you what Don sent me as the grand prize for today. So basically, I'm going to do the feature of Nick, which is going to be pretty quick. We already talked about it. Nick is giving away coils. So I got some other stuff I got to show you, but I'm all disorganized. So this, all right, let me get to Don's message. This is the grand prize for today. It is a Rage Squonker. So you're going to get a chance to win a Rage Squonk mod today. So I've got like tons of stuff. Now that's just today. There's going to be other stuff. She said there's a grand prize on Wednesday. I have no idea what that is. But like a Rage Squonk is like a fucking like I love my Rage Squonk. Like I basically used it until it died. I used it so much, I used it till it died. It's a fantastic, nice little Squonk mod. Dual battery, 18650. That's going to be up for grabs today. So I hope everybody sticks around. We're going to get things started off with something that I like to do around here called Vape Mail. I love it! All right, church. Tommy, you're here. Thank God Tommy's here. Church is here. Tommy, get 911 on the fucking phone. Get him on the line. Because I might cut myself. You never, ever know. I might cut myself. I cut myself all the time now, and I'll just be bleeding and not even realize it. I cut myself. I was building the other day, and I picked something up, and I felt it pinch my hand. I was like, oh. I kept going. Next thing I know, there's like blood running down my wrist. I'm like, oh, God. Am I really that old where I'm like the guy that walks around with like bleeding and not know it? Like that fucking guy. Like that's the last guy I'm gonna be. All right. First package is from Dawn. Dawn sent me a bunch of stuff. This is just one of the packages she sent me. In this package, you hear that? That's my microphone's up there. Sounds like coils, doesn't it? Well, you will not be disappointed. There are coils in this bag. These coils are from somebody who is a general in the glue gun. He's a general in the glue gun army. I hope you know him. His name is N.Devine83. He is our featured builder this week. And we will be giving away, looks like, 5 sets of N.Devine coils this week. You're going to get stainless steel aliens, dual fuse Claptons, stainless steel Frailians, and 2-core stainless steel aliens, 5 wraps. So it is stainless steel N.Devine week here on the Vape at 5. So that will be given away. I'll probably give away a set tomorrow, a couple sets tomorrow, and a couple sets on Wednesday. So what you're going to do this week, now, let me get this out of the way. What I need you guys to do this week is I want you to show Don and Nick as much possible love as you possibly can. Not because, and honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to go check. I probably want to go check. I'm just going to trust you guys. Go repost as many Adore pictures and as many Nick pictures with the hashtag BlackCatFam as you possibly can this week. I want to see them all over the place. I'm going to keep reminding you. You guys are going to have the chance to win a ton of stuff this week from Don, from Nick, and I really hope that you guys will do this for them because they are certainly stepping up to the plate for you guys. And quite frankly, it's Thanksgiving, and we're all thankful for them, and they're thankful for you. All right, my next package is from Mr. Coil Chief. So Neil is a builder on my team, Build Mafia, and just an awesome guy. Just an awesome guy. He is going to be a featured builder here on the Vape at 5. So I asked him, I already had a couple sets of his coils. I'm like, hey, can you send me like 2 more sets? He sent me 6. Fucking deal. Thank you, Neil, brother. I got you on the list, my friend. I think I already put you on there. Neil is going to be right after, I believe it's right after, let me see here. Yeah, he's right after M. Turk. I've also got modified stars on the way. So we have Nick this week. Ado is next week. Drip Kid New York. Colin Vapes, M Turk, Coil Chief, and then Modified Star. So we're all the way into we're moving all the way past into January. I don't think I'm gonna have a featured builder on Christmas week. I haven't decided yet. Reason being is I don't know how many shows I'll actually be able to do on Christmas week. Maybe we'll just have like open build. And I got my another thing, guys. I got my Zoom room. Bought and paid for. I used out of the PayPal money that I'm using when I do the Black Cat care packages, which are available. Just contact me if you'd like a Black Cat care package. It's a really good deal if you want one. Been using that money for things for the show. So I bought a Zoom room with that. So we have that going on. All right. Vape mail done. What time is it? 5:13. Let's just go through and do a quick greeting to everybody. Say hey to everybody. So I'm not building today. I'm just going to do I'm going to do featured builder, Nick, and then I'm going to do the giveaways. And that's all we're doing today. So let's just run through and say hey to everybody. Be nice and quick. Participants. Ben, what's up? Alben, what's up, man? How you doing? Black Cat Whiteface Vapes. That's me. I'm a motherfucking. I stole this shit. I was like, oh, that's a nice sweatshirt. And what do you know? That's in my size. I went and grabbed it. I was like, oh, I'm a little chilly. Thank you. Whoop. Go. Sweatshirt. Sweatshirt stealing thief. Fool. That's me. Blind J. What's up, Blind J? How you doing? Bones Cascada. Good to see you, man. Brian Feeney. What's up, Feeney? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Charles McLaren. The motherfucking Baron. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Clint. He's on my fucking lawn. Johnson. What's up, Clint? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Clutch. No Charlie today. Clutch, just you. It is just you. You have got to hold down the fort, sir. Hold it down. Good to see you, Clutch. Glad you're here. Dreadful Coils. What's up, Dreadful? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Don't know if I've seen you here before, but welcome. Glad you are here. It's a Vape at 5. It's Adore Week here at the Vape at 5. And we do, on the Adore Week, shit is going to be given away. So you came to the right place. If you like old guys who tell terrible jokes and mediocre coil building, you, sir, are in the right place. Dustin Kendall, what's up, Kendall? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Dustin is made a couple sets of aliens the other day. He sent me some pictures of them. Fucking fantastic. I don't know, was that one of the first times you had done it, making aliens? You did. I'll tell you, it amazes me because I'd watched a video from Hippie Vapes, which if you don't subscribe to Hippie Vapes, you should. I think it's Hippie Vapes. But he was talking. He made his first set of aliens and he nailed them. I was like, I just amazed at how talented some of you guys are. I mean, it took me how it took long. It took me probably 3 weeks to figure out how to do aliens. When I really decided I'm going to try to do them, and I sat down, I started working on them, and I would spend like a half hour here, a half hour there, and I'd make like 10 decors and just try them, and they weren't landing like I wanted them to, and I didn't know anything. I really didn't know a whole lot. I didn't know alien math or any of that shit. Like I was just like trying to figure it out. And ultimately, when I figured out how to do it, I think I told you guys I basically sat down in my basement for it was like probably 8 o'clock, and I had just eaten dinner. I went downstairs, and I did them till like 4 in the morning until I finally got a full set. And I kept getting them, and I'd fuck it up, and I'd be like, fuck it, and I'd throw it off, and I start again, fuck it, and throw it off, start again. And finally, I got like a whole, I don't know, 8-inch stick of perfect aliens. I was like, I fucking got it, man. I was so happy. It was like 4 in the morning. I'm like screaming and shit, but the reason I bring that up is I see you guys doing them, and like people just like try them and get them immediately, and it's just like, I don't know, you guys are really talented. So really impressive, man. All right, glad you're here, Dustin. Thanks for showing up, man. Who we got next? Eric, what's up, Eric Sutherland? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad you are here. Fabian, what's up, Fabian? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Frank, god damn you, Frank. How you doing, Frank? Frank. Fucking poor Frank. Frank with the Juicer coils, man. They're fucking gone. Didn't even make it. U.S. Postal Service awful. They're fucking awful. The U.S. Postal Service sucks a fat one. They are terrible. I bought some new like ironclad envelopes that they can't rip anymore because they were like going through my fucking envelopes like crazy. But sorry that happened, man. You know I love you, Frank. I wish I could make it up to you, but I don't have any more, man. So we'll see. Next time you win something, I'll throw something in there extra for you. All right. James, what's up, James? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Jane, what's up, Jane? How you doing, honey? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Jeff Lawson. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Joey, to the motherfucking O. What's up, Joey? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. JTH. What's up, JTH? Lady Louisiana. What's up, lady? How you doing, hon? Lady and I conversed briefly over the Instagrams the other day. She was like, "Yeah, you make some coils for me?" I was like, "The best coils you ever see. Best coils ever." That's how I respond to people. And people are like, "Hey, do you make coils for people?" I'm like, goddamn do. And the best coils you ever fucking see in your life. Ever. You're like, really? I'm like, I'm the best coil builder in the universe. Ask anybody. Go ask Joey the motherfucking O. Ask him. He'll tell you. So will Charles McLaren Barron will tell you. Anybody else probably wouldn't say that, but I'll tell you what, they're lying because they know deep down. Yeah, the greatest coil builder in the fucking universe. Good to see you, lady. I am very happy you are here, hon. Lou Ferrigno, what's up, Nick? How you doing, man? Great to see you, Nick. Glad you are here. Nick, did you see the video of the lady cooking on the grill on the Facebook group? Did you see that video? That lady cooking? My wife says that's me. That's not me. That's her when she's on the grill. Burn them up. You know, funniest part of the whole thing. Wife and I watch. If you haven't seen the video, you got to go to my Facebook page. It's a Cat's Eye group. Go to my group and watch the video that my wife Veronica posted of the lady cooking on the barbecue grill. And the guy's yelling at her. He's like, "It's on fire!" He's like yelling at her. Some old hillbilly. It's like yelling at her and shit. And the grill is literally on fire. And she's like trying to put it out. She's like taking like flour and like tossing it on it. It's like, that's a fucking gas fire. It's not gonna go out unless you turn off the gas. She couldn't figure that out. But the funniest part of it was that she's cooking barbecue ribs. There's a shitload of ribs on it, and she's cooking them. And she like took something to she grabbed something to pull them off, and she like grabbed it and threw one of the ribs on. It was just this like charcoal black mass of just burnt shit, and it was on the ground. It was just smoking. My wife and I were dude, we just kept like freezing it. Like, there's the ribs. They're all fucked up. Oh shit, where was I? Low the Coil, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Great to see you, Bass Coil. What's up, Bass? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Cam, what's up, Cam? How you doing, brother? Otis Redding Church. What's up, Otis Redding Church? How you doing, brother? Phil Lee. What's up, Lee? How you doing? Raven. What's up, hon? How are you? Great to see you. Rick McCraw. What's up, Rick? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Ross. What's up, Ross? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm glad you're back. Houston. Houston? Is that right? Houston? Send me a message. Tell me how to say it. I probably won't say it right anyway. But good to see you, Ross. I'm glad you're here, man. Welcome back. Saturation Station. What's up, Tim? How you doing, man? Stephen Aiken. What's up, Stephen? How you doing? Good to see you. Taking a motherfucking Vape with Smith. He takes lots of Vapes. Lots of them. So do I. We're kindred spirits when it comes to vaping. What's up, Vape? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Tommy to the motherfucking V. What's up, Tommy Vapors? How you doing, man? Tommy! When are we going to start doing the show again? I thought about that today. When are we going to start doing the show again? The baddest show on the fucking YouTubes. 11 o'clock Friday night. Vape with Tommy and friends. Fucking tons of frontal nudity. Tons of frontal nudity on this show. You should show up. You should watch it. If you ever watched it, you'll see lots of that. We have like, it's mostly males. Male frontal nudity. It's still frontal nudity if that's what you like. Yeah. It's kind of like Pornhub, but like not sexy at all. Just kind of gross. It's like, it'd be called like Gross Hub. That's what it'd be like. Tommy, we got to start the show again. Good to see you, man. Tony Barry, what's up, Tony? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Tracy Vapes, what's up, Tracy? How you doing, hon? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Vaping Irish. What's up, Irish? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad you are here. Vape Mechanic, what's up, John? How are you, sir? Who's vaping now? Selena. What's up, Selena? How you doing, honey? Great to see you. I am super glad you are here. And my brother from another mother, Mr. Woodtick Mike. All right, guys. Good to see everybody. Let's kick it back to the live chat. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I haven't watched. Is Cooper here? Good to see you. Chessie, how you doing, honey? Good to see you. Darth Vader, what's up? Darth Vapor. What's up, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Graham Digital Drops. What's up, Graham? How you doing? D's Nuts. What's up, D's Nuts? You know, D's got after him. He's like, D's? It's like, D's Nuts. You don't know what I'm talking about? It's for the People's Court. One of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. D's Nuts jokes are still funny. My wife and I had this conversation this weekend. She's like, I said something. I was like, you know, like D's. She's like, well, I was like, D's Nuts. She's like, that's not funny. It's fucking funny as hell. And it will always be funny. Because if anybody says D's who, I don't even want to say nuts anymore. I just want to look at it and be like, you know what's coming. What? D's Nuts are coming. All right, guys. This guy's talking to his balls now. Goddamn right. My best friend. I think I pulled a muscle in my hip. Doing the nasty the other day, like on the inside. In pain. I got out of bed today. I was like, ooh. And I was trying to think, like, what physical activity have I had, like, in the last, like, I don't know, 3 days? And the only thing I could come up with was sweet, sweet lovemaking. That's the only physical activity I could actually think about that I had. I carried some stuff, you know. I carried some stuff around. That was about it. And then I had, I had to make some sweet, sweet, sweet love. And I think that's when I got a little aggressive. Sometimes you just let it go. Gotta let the animal, rawr, let the animal come out. All right, guys, what's happening? I'm fucking silly today. I'm just happy because it's Door Week. Plus, I got a Mountain Dew. You know what? We're gonna drop right in. So, this week is a featured builder that really needs no introduction. Now, most of you guys who watch me know Nick, and this show is basically a offspring, not offspring, but you know what I mean. It broke off of Nick's show. I mean, this show was inspired by, pretty much everything I know. I got 99% of the stuff that I've learned is from Nick, and then I have my own style that but most of it I got from Nick, and then I kind of did my own thing with it. And a lot of the people that I originally, like when this show originally started, it was like just Nick, it was you guys, the Nick's crew, and it was all of us, and that's how it kind of started. Then in combination, Tommy's show and everything, because I had, been on Tommy's show, I'm friends with Tommy and Yeti, Nikki and Lifa and those guys, and then kind of combined everything. But, so I've always talked about Nick, and God, you guys know I love the guy to death. I've been, Nick, as far as, and I'll say this now, and I said it 1,000 times, I'll say it 1,000. Hey, Charlie, there you go, man. Vice News underage. Oh, my God. The Vice News, are you guys familiar with Vice News? Vice News is it started out as its own broadcast system. They did a really, really good piece on the drug epidemic in Florida, prescription pill mills out of Florida back in like the early mid-2000s. It was a really nice piece they did on that. And they had a really, really good anchor, a lady, I believe she was British. I can't remember her name, but she left. And now the people they have on there, the anchors they have on there, the reporters that go out in the field are awful. I was listening to one today, and the lady had the... And what Charlie's referring to is they did a piece on vaping, and it was just terrible. They just made us look like dicks. I mean, that's what everybody's getting paid now, is to make us look like dicks. That's just the way it is. That's what you're going to have to deal with for probably the next 2 years until the funding goes away. And once the funding goes away for all these anti-vaping campaigns, then it'll go back to people understanding that's a healthier alternative, and the tide will turn back. But until these millions of dollars aren't getting pumped out into the community, you're going to continue to see that message on TV everywhere you look. You're not going to see a positive message. That's just the way it is. But I was getting at the lady today. I was listening to one on the way home. It was something about a community out in California, just like a gypsy type community. I thought it'd be interesting, so I was listening to it. And the lady doing the interview had that fake uptown Manhattan voice, like, oh. Yeah, like, that's amazing. Yeah, you sleep in a tent? Like that fucking made up. Like, I'm like, that should not be on news. Like, okay, I'm not against, but listen. Like, I'm trying to not talk myself. I'm trying to sound like a dick here. I'm really not. But if you're in a professional environment and you're, on a broadcast, you should try to talk, with proper English. Do you know what I mean? Like, not talk... It just, to me, it was a real turnoff, and it took away, and maybe a lot of the community wouldn't think that. Maybe a lot of, America doesn't think that, but when I hear somebody speaking like that just makes me not want to take their opinion seriously. Like, I prejudge them by them speaking like that, and it takes away from my enjoyment of, the news. So, I just thought it was so weak. So, anyway, I just think that whole, the whole Vice thing's, they're just, I don't know what their deal is anymore. I don't think they put out quality news. And quite frankly, I mean, they want to be 60 Minutes, and they're so far away from any kind of like reputable news. It's bullshit. All right, so I'm going to do Nick's feature here for about 15 minutes. We're going to take it down to the laptop, take a look at it. Yeah, that was it, Charlie. It's a new one. Community in the Rainforest. So you know the lady I'm talking about. The lady, you know exactly who I'm talking about. That lady was talking like that. Just absolutely awful. Okay, no problem. All right, guys. Hey, Spring. Li-Fi, how you doing, man? All right, so let me go to the laptop here, and we're going to switch it over to N.Devine's page. Let's see. Okay, that looks fantastic. All right. I'm going to be real careful of time here because I want to get through all these giveaways. All right, so here's N.Devine's page. Most of you, I'm sure, are following him. If you're not following him, you can find his a link to his page in the description of this video. You'll just see it says Instagram : and then a web address there with the end of it, N.Devine83. Follow that link and make sure you are following him. Nick has a shitload of followers. He has 11,000 followers and a shitload of posts. He has over 4,000 posts. The guy is extremely active, and it is a page in the vape community that you want to make sure you are following. Nick is a member of the Resistance crew, and you've heard me speak quite a bit about the Resistance crew. I just love those guys. I've featured a number of their team on this. I'm getting ready to feature 2 more with Ado and with ChainVapes. Just absolutely love these guys. They are fantastic for the community and just ultimately as good of builders as you get. They're as good as it gets. So the reason I mention that is a lot of the stuff on here, Nick will repost members of his team. This coil here was a coil that was done for the Adore Challenge, and I can't recall who that was. Oh, this is Drew. This was Crazy Face McGee. Just an absolutely gorgeous coil there that Drew did. But let's get down to some stuff that Nick has done. So here's Nick's entry. This is Nick's entry into the Adore build-off. Now, the Adore build-off was basically the most original idea of a heart coil and then a coloring it purple. So this is what Nick came up with. This is, I believe it is 24 gauge that he shaped into a heart and then did multiple, like the break off there, multiple, I don't know how you kaleidoscoping, I guess, in a way, away from the camera there. So I talked to him a little bit about this, and I'm not going to tell you exactly how he did it. He said he's going to make a video on how he did it, but I'm going to tell you this. It's not easy. It was not easy to do this. This was really fucking hard. It took I assume he had to heat the metal to get that little indent there. What I'm guessing he did was he took 2 coil jigs, wrapped it around that, and then opened it up. But I don't know how he did it with multiple. Like, I could figure out how to do it with 1, but I'm not sure how he did it with so many. Or maybe 3 coil jigs and did it that way, and then he just did an indent on the top. But I'm really not 100% sure how he did it. But just turned out absolutely beautiful. And I don't know if this one won. I was one of the judges, and I judged this one really, really high in it. His Andrews, I judged really, really high. So that's the one up top here. But I judged both those really high. Fantastic work. All right, here we go with a little binary. So first thing, he dualed it up. Got a staple with a binary on top. 2 pieces of ribbon framing that, and then 4 pieces staggered, and then skip fused all the way through. Absolutely. I believe this was something that he did live. All of Nick's builds, just like all of the stuff I build, is built live. Nick, though, as you guys know, does detailed, complicated builds, whereas I just do typical, like, random, like, aliens, things like that. Nick does things like this live. So if you've never seen Nick, you're really, I'll tell you, I'm kind of jealous because getting to see him build is really amazing. And getting to see him the first time is really, really amazing. I think anybody who watches him will certainly agree. Here's that same coil, different view. Get a little bit better of view of that binary part there with the how nice and clean those fuses are. Again, things to look for on this is you want to look for the spacing to be even, which it is. You want to look at how straight the fuses are, perfect. The binary is centered perfectly in the middle there, and everything is just nice and neat. Clapton Helix. Not the most complex thing to build, but just absolutely gorgeous. Once you color it up, just an absolutely gorgeous coil. And super cool looking. So basically it's just a, take 2 pieces of Clapton, you're going to helix them together, twist them together, and then you're going to take a smaller gauge and helix in between the grooves there. And that is what you get. Absolutely beautiful. Here's some more pictures of the heart coil that Nick made. Just absolutely gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's another close-up shot. I assume that's 40 gauge. That's about all Nick. Nick works with 40 and 42 most of the time, so that's what I'm assuming it is. Here you can see how nice he staggered that ribbon. Perfect fit, no gaps at all. All your fuses are nice and straight. Which when you're fusing something that is that far apart with a very fine wire like 40 gauge, it is nearly impossible to get all those fuses straight. I mean, it takes a lot of concentration, a lot of ability and skill to get it every single one of those fuses straight. And he does it because you miss it once and then you get a bend in it. That's exactly what happens. So, but here's another. Whoops. So basically, this is a staple stagger fuse Clapton variation where he did 3 sections of stagger fuse staple staggers, and then combined them all together. His first fuse. So let me see if I can see this good enough here to understand exactly what he's got going on here. So what it looks like to me is he did 2 small staple stagger fuse Claptons, skip fusing them. He then used those as frames, and he put 6 pieces of ribbon in between it, and his final fuse went straight across. This, to me, is just an absolutely gorgeous build. I love this. So it's all 40 gauge stagger and fuse. Things to look for. Look how straight his angles are on all his fuses. That's one thing you want to make sure all your fuse angles are absolutely straight. And he nails it. There's no space in his fusing at all. Nice and tight. Beautiful build. Here's another one. So here we go. Parabolic. So he's got the parabolic piece running up and down here, which is a corrugated on its side. He frames that with 2 pieces of ribbon on either side, and then he pitchforks it with round wire and ribbon on the outside. His first fuse there is on the round wire to the 2 pieces of ribbon. He then frames everything up and does a final fuse across. Things to look for. How straight his fuses are on each. He doubled this up, so it's a dual coil. This is the Layer Cake by District 5, which you see a lot of people really showcasing this RDA. It's a really nice RDA. I heard the Vape isn't that great, but it certainly is a nice photogenic RDA. But if you just again look at how tight his spacing is, how straight his lines are, absolutely beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. That he dualed it up, and it's a 5-wrap dualed. I mean, that's just a hell of a build right there. Hell of a build. Something a little easier here. This is this is RTA. This is the stacked, I believe. Stacked RDA by VTC. Little colored up frame staple. Beautiful, man. You know what? I think this one was by Ado. So this was Ado. Built and installed by Ado. So I apologize. That was not Nick. That was Ado. Nick has a lot, supports his brothers, has a lot of people. Little flattened Alien, 327 Nichrome 90, 36 Nichrome 90. Dualed up in the Goon, the new Goon. Or is this the Goon LP? No, this is the new, it's the Goon 25. Beautiful, man. That is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful little vape. Here we go. This is one that Nick had a lot of people doing after he did. This is the indented what is it called? Indented clapped or indented, god darn it. I think it's indented stagger fuse Clapton, if I remember correctly. But a lot of people, Nick did a live on this build, and he had a ton of people doing it after he did it. Basically, what it is, it's a fused, be a fused Clapton, but you have an indent in the middle where it's separated. It's absolutely beautiful, man. He's got a build tutorial up on that. I don't know if this is him. Okay, so this is a throwback of something Nick did a while ago. Hybrid. Actually, it's a staple stagger fuse clamped and paralleled with a piece of probably 22 gauge or maybe 20 gauge, and then he takes a stagger fuse clamped in and wraps that 20 gauge all the way down. This is back when he had the N.Devine VBC, so this is a while ago. Beautiful build, man. Here we go. The Hermetic little Staggerton variation. Got 8 pieces of ribbon staggered, and then frames it with 2 more pieces of ribbon and fuses it and skip fuses it. Absolutely beautiful, man. Look at the color on that too. Just absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful build. One with me. I believe these are Nick's. These are staggered aliens. Absolutely beautiful, man. Look how tight his fuses on that. Just amazing. I mean, it is. They are locked in there. Perfect spacing on the round wire on the outside. Just an absolutely gorgeous build, man. This build is hard. Staggered aliens are hard. Alien stags, sorry. Alien stags are hard. And he just nails them every time he does them. This was built by N.Devine in the N.Devine83 build-off. Wow. So much going on here. You got a staggered in. You've got a naked frame staple. You've got a staggered in variation, skip fuse, staggered in variation, all moving around this thing, all over the place. I think that's a Twisted Messes Pro. Maybe not. ChainVapes. That's a different one. That is just an absolutely beautiful build. Wow. All kinds of stuff going on. Look at the colors on that too. Just absolutely gorgeous. Getting all those purples and golds on everything on there. Giant. So, Micro Clapton Suka. This is in the Gollum RDA, designed by Mike D and Ramo. Look at that beast, man. That thing is just freaking gorgeous. Micro Clapton ribbon, twisted and then suka'd over a gigantic frame staple. Just a beautiful build. It shows you the monstrous coils that you can fit in this RDA. You can pretty much fit anything in there you want. Hybrid in the BTFC. Got alien into a Micro Clapton frame staple. Back into a gigantic alien. These are fat ass aliens. Look at the curve on his alien. It's just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Damn, that is beautiful. Great RDA. Little cage build here. I don't know if this is him. And the Warrior with this the deck reducer here for single coil. Mohawk into it. Looks like an alien with a mohawk on top. Then caged it. This is in the Reverie, designed by Stan, Tenacious TX Vapes. And I'm not exactly sure. So, staple stagger fuse Clapton. Huh. That's interesting. That's really cool looking. I wouldn't have guessed that's what it was. Here's a glow shot of that coil in the BTFC. Just gorgeous, man. That is just a beast. I'll bet you that vaped fantastic. Got twisted frames, twisted staggered frames. With inside here, you've got a couple corrugated, separated by some ribbon, framed by the twisted pair here. 3 pieces of ribbon framing, and then 2 corrugated pieces with some ribbon in the middle. Absolutely gorgeous. So you got one score, 4x4. I could probably read this and figure out exactly what he did. 4x4 ribbon and 40 gauge twisted frames. Yeah, frames twisted. Absolutely gorgeous. There's another picture of that cage. So he's got all these are triple interlock aliens on the bottom. That's a triple interlock. Alien Helix looking down the barrel of the Twisted Messes Pro. Beautiful, man, with a staple inside. So staple, 2 twisted frames with that Alien Helix over top of it. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, guys, we're going to bring it back up top, and I'm going to... So that, if you guys have not seen N.Devine83 before, that is N.Devine. His entire page is like that. I mean, the guy has hundreds of builds on there, thousands of builds on there that are absolutely amazing, and the guy does them all live. All of those are done live, so you can watch him and learn exactly how to do builds like that. Well, he'll tell you how to do them. Of course, you're going to have to practice them and learn how to do them yourself, but he'll basically tell you exactly how he does all of those. I'll say this, and I'm not just saying this as somebody who builds live. I'm not just saying that, but I'll say this. Building live is much, much more difficult than building, just regular building, especially when you're trying to interact with your audience, So anything that Nick does like that, take the difficulty level up times 5 to 10 on those builds. And that's why a lot of times, I don't have the time to do a lot of those builds because my show's only an hour. But quite frankly, I probably wouldn't even try to do a lot of those builds just because they're so difficult to do live. They really are. And your level of frustration when you're doing those builds, goes up with the camera on and with people, heckling you and shit. 'Cause we all do each other, that's how we do. Hey, Nick, how you doing, buddy? You're the best, Nick. I love you, man. On my show. All live on my show. Yeah, Nick. That's why I always say Nick's the best. That's why I always say, who's the best? Nick's the best. And the reason why is because Nick does them all live. And there's nobody else who does. Nobody. There you go. So, there might be people who do instructional videos, which I think is fantastic, and some of the greats do instructional videos, but it's not live. So if you fuck up, you can rewind. You can cut it out and do it again. Live, you can't. In live, you have to be able to think on your feet, and you have to be able to change up. When you mess up, you have to change it up and be able to do it. You have to stay calm, all that. That is all part of what makes Nick the best. So, Nick, thanks for letting me feature you this week, man. That was a quick little rundown of what Nick... I really encourage you to go to Nick's page and check it out. All right, I'm going to blow my nose, and then we're going to start giving stuff away. I've got trivia. I've got Don trivia. What do you think about that? You want to do some Don trivia? All right. Let me get to Don's messages here. I asked her all kinds of questions yesterday. So, where should I start? Okay. I've got some easy ones, and I've got some hard ones. So what's going to happen is we're going to ask a question, and then whoever answers it right is going to get a chance to win. The first giveaway we're going to do is going to be for... You're going to get a Cotton Threads hat, a black one. You're going to get some cotton threads. Cotton threads. Here we go. One of these. They're fucking fantastic. It's all I use. It is like the easiest way to wick something. It's fucking fantastic. So let me write this stuff down as we go because, of course, you know me. So you're getting a Cotton Threads hat. You're getting some cotton threads. And you're going to get two 30 mils of PS Passion. Either 0 or you're going to get 0 or 3. You can pick which one you want. 0 or 3. So two 30 mils of PS Passion. That's our first giveaway. All right, everybody. So this is the question you have to answer first to get into the second round to win this. What is Don's favorite color? Go. 30 mils. All right, so I'm going to start packaging this stuff up. Stuff. Oh, and I'll throw a Cotton Threads towel in there too. So this is going to be an all Cotton Threads giveaway. You can get cotton threads on ELiquid.com. And a cotton threads towel plus. All right. See, I see a lot of lavender. I see a lavender in there. That's the proper name. Orange. Mike. Chris. Not orange. Pink with green spots. Trying to get all this stuff like together so I have. All right, here's prize number 1 right here. I ganked myself a cotton threads hat too. I'm a ganking motherfucker. All right. All right. Okay. Time now for all those who entered purple as the winner or as your guess. You're correct. I need you to enter a number between 1 and 150. Go. If you did not enter purple, you are not entered, and I will check. So, I need a number between 1 and 150, guys. Go. $1 and $150. First number, it looks like it's going to be Rick. Hey, Mr. Pebble, how you doing, man? Your stuff is in the mail, brother. I think I sent you the tracking. Hi, Mrs. Pokey Vapes. How you doing, hon? Chris Mike's World said orange. One guess per person, guys. One guess per person. Nice little cotton threads package with some Adore ELiquid thrown in there. Some PS Passion. You can see it right there behind me. Giant bottle of it. PS Passion. Adore ELiquid. Always go the wrong way. There we go. All right, one more minute. Hey, Scott Miller. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Freddie, what's up? Ian Thomas, what's up, dude? Eddie, what's up, Eddie T. Hell? How you doing, man? Big Al, what's up, Big Al? All right, stop. Okay, let's get the random number generator. Next giveaway is pretty big. Next giveaway is going to be for the, Rage Mod. Fucking Rage Mod. You're going to win today. Never know what you're going to win. I don't know what's going to be tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be something fantastic, though. All right. Let's see. Random number. Random number generator. 1 to 150. First number is 14. Second number is 40. And the final number is 55. 55 is your winner number. Closest to the number without going over. We play Price is Right rules. I see a 50. Raven got 50. Let's see if anybody got. All right. First number is 88 by Rick. I got a 45 Simple Vapes. 47 Cows. I know both those. I know Raven's got 50. Raven Shadow, 50. I think you won. Raven, I think you won. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Anybody beat 50? I'm in live chat. Raven Shadow. Congratulations, Raven! Awesome. Congratulations, Raven. All right, Raven. So I'm going to get this stuff out probably Friday or Saturday. I don't know if I have any shows Thursday or Friday, but Thanksgiving and shit, I can't send it. And Friday, I'll probably be doing shit. So I'll probably get it out Saturday. What I need from you, Raven, is I need your home address or where you would want this mailed to. If you can send that to me on Instagram or Facebook, wherever, you know how to contact me. We're friends on all that. So just send me wherever you want it sent to, and I'll get that out to you. All right, guys, that is the first giveaway. Congratulations, Raven. I'm happy for you. Let me tag that. Now, the next giveaway is for the Rage Squonk mod. And I believe there's some other stuff coming with it, but I'm not entirely sure. You never know with Dawn. She may throw a million things in there. Now, this one's not going to be so easy. So, now, as you know, one of the big things for me in my life is my recovery. I talk about it all the time here, and it's something that I take very, very close to my heart. Dawn is also in recovery, and Dawn has some very, very good recovery time. So today's first question we're going to have for the Rage Squonk mod is, how many years clean does Dawn have? How many years clean does Dawn have? Go. Got this giant fucking 37 gauge decor on Nichrome 80 I got to build stuff with. It's off of 27 gauge. Or, no, it's off of 26 gauge. I'll probably do some big ass Fairlians with it. Okay. So, looks like we got a lot of people answering. Keep going, guys. Let everybody get an answer in. All right. So, we're going to have anybody. I'll give you one more minute. I didn't think as many people would get it. I didn't think as many people, so I'm proud of you guys. All right, stop. Correct answer. The correct answer is 10. So, anybody who answered 10, we're going to use the honor system. I'm not going to go and write everything down. If you answered 10, you have moved to the second round, okay? Honor system here, so please, if you didn't put 10, don't go to the next round. I don't want to have to go back and be like, you didn't do it, take it away. All right, next question. What is Dawn's favorite drink? Go. Scott entered. I want that Rage Squonk. No, I'd never do that. No, I already took shit. I took a sweatshirt. Sorry, Dawn. She's probably like, what's that sweatshirt? It's fucking awesome. It's so comfortable. Like, I'll probably wear this every day now. Seriously, all through the winter, I'll probably be wearing the sweatshirt every day. This or my brown sweatshirt. I'll wear this thing all over the place. It's really fucking nice. It's black too. I love black clothes. It's slimming. Yeah. I looked at myself the other day and sideways in the mirror, like on accident. Like, I never do that on purpose. I never like go, hey, I'm gonna look in this mirror sideways and see how I look like now. I try not to look in the mirror at all unless I'm like doing something that could like cut me, like shave. I look in the mirror then to make sure I don't like cut myself up. But like other than that, I really don't look in mirrors much. And because I'm a guy, what fucking guy looks in the mirror? Like if you're with a guy, females, ladies, because I know there's a lot of ladies watching. If you're with a guy and he's always looking in the mirror, break up with him. Just break up with him, seriously. Because there's something wrong. Like, you shouldn't really, like, it's something in my ear. Yeah. You shouldn't be looking in the mirror. Anyway, I looked at myself sideways in the mirror the other day. I'm fucking huge. I'm fat as fuck. Fat. I was like, Jesus. Look at this guy. And then, to make myself feel better, I went and ate 16 chicken wings. I felt so much better after that. Brought my mood to like a 10. It was like a 7.5 after I saw myself in the mirror. And I was like, chicken wings bring us right back up to a 10. It did. Works every time. All right. Correct answer. Vaping Hick, how you doing, man? Correct answer is Mountain Dew. So it looks like we have a lot of people moving to the next round. All right. Whoever. So now, winners. To move into the third round, you had to have answered 10 for how many years Dawn has clean. You had to answer Mountain Dew for her favorite drink. It's fantastic. Dawn, you and I are both in recovery. We both drink Mountain Dew. We should have a Mountain Dew team. Mountain Dew recovery team, as it were. A lot of people in recovery drink a lot of caffeine. We do. And for my case, just because I'm a fucking addict, and I always fucking do everything to extreme. I can't just do it barely. You know what I mean? All right. Third question. Dawn is bilingual. I don't know if you guys knew this. Dawn is bilingual. So, what second language? She speaks English, obviously. You've heard her speak. What is the second language Dawn speaks? Go. I need some harder questions, Dawn. I need some harder questions about you that not many people would know. Stuff they have to guess. I need some harder questions. Work on that. She sent me a message the other day. She's like, I can't think of any questions. I'm like, really? She's like, you don't know anything about yourself? You don't think any questions? Like, I couldn't either. He asked me a question about myself. I'm like, I don't know. How old am I? Like, what color is my eyes and hair? Like, what else you want to know? I don't fucking know. All right. Do the recovery, Blind Jay. Goddamn right. Good. All right. So, looks like we're just gonna have to pick a fucking number because everybody Canadian. Let's be Canadian, eh? What movie was that? Because I'm Canadian, eh? That was from the Jesus. If anybody gets this reference, what I'm about to mention, if you get this reference, you are one of the funniest fucking people on the face of this earth. There's a Simpsons episode where Bart gets put into a mental institution because I don't know what he does. He does something stupid. It's like back from the 90s. He does something stupid. And he's in this mental institution. There's all these little kids around him that are in mental institution too. It's crazy. And one of the kids looked at him. He's like sitting there, and this kid's sitting next to Bart, and he's like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "I'm Bart." And the kid goes, "Oh, well, I'm Larry or Bob or whatever." And Bart's like, "What are you doing here?" And he's like, "Well, they put me in here because I'm from Canada, and they think I'm slow, eh?" And then when after he says it, he looks at he's like, stares at Bart like all crazy. It's funny. You know that episode? You know that episode? You're one of the most awesome people on earth. Because there's probably like 3 people on earth that know it, and one of them's me and you, if you know it. All right. Done. Answer that question in Spanish. Speak Spanish. She hablas Espanol. That means I speak hablus Espanol. She lived in Mexico for a while. Yeah. All right. So, stop. Thank you, Joey the motherfucking O. What's Don's shoe? I don't know Don's shoe size. I would say like a 7 or 8. Normal size. Just a normal size person. The answer to Scott's question is chicken wings. Simpsons. Did anybody remember that? Anybody remember the kid? And did anybody remember that? What's up, Paul? Labworks, how you doing, man? Jennifer, how you doing? Do you remember? Does anybody remember that episode of the Simpsons? They put me in here because they think I'm slow because I'm from Canada, eh? And then after he says eh, he like looks at him. He's like this crazy look. Like shit like that to me is fucking hilarious. All right, so now we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way, which is pick a number. So you have a chance, right? 6 o'clock. You have a chance to win a Rage Squonk Wine. Pick the right number. Don't be over. Pick the number, closest number, without going over. That's what you're gonna try to do here. I need a number between 1 and 200. 1 and 200. 1 and 200. Put a number in. Go. Don't go over. closest number without going over is winning a purple Rage Squonk mod. Pretty fucking awesome. I'd like to win it. Let me get on my secondary account. Hold on. Todd Black. Todd Urban, what's up, man? How you doing? All right, guys, keep them coming. I'm going to give you a couple minutes here. I want to make sure everybody gets an entry because I want to make sure everybody gets in this one. I got to sort through what I'm going to give out tomorrow. Man, I have a ton of stuff left. If we're one of those drippers. Casino Indians. I'm using that for Thanksgiving. I don't know where this shit comes out. I don't even think about what I'm going to say to say it, man. Luckily, I don't get myself in trouble. I can make fun of Native Americans. I'm part Native American. I don't know if you knew that. Mom's side, Crow Indian. Yeah, it's like I'm allowed to say casinos and Indians. Instead of cowboys and Indians, it's casinos and Indians. Hey, I've alienated an entire country and an entire race of people. Native Americans and Canadians hate me now. They hate me. Vape 5's going down. You're going to be banned. It's already be on Vice News. Be on Vice News. A bunch of people sitting around talking about it. Oh, my God. Did you see the Vape at 5? That guy, let me tell you, he is an asshole. Do not like him. Let's interview some people from the reservation. Excuse me. Excuse me, runs with bears. What do you think? My name's Tommy. He'd be like, excuse me, runs with bears. He'll be like, my name's Fred. It's not runs with bears. I'm a mechanic. Like, what do you think about it? I'm not carrying a bow and arrow. I'm a normal guy. Like, what the fuck do you think is wrong with you? Are you offended by the Vape at 5? What the fuck is a Vape at 5? All right, stop. Did I tell you? Did everybody put a number in? Fuck, stop. Excuse me. Look, I could do this all night. Look, you guys are being offended, whether you know it or not. So you need to be offended too. This guy's out of control. You're not going to be offended. I'm going to be offended that you're not offended, Fred. And your name isn't Fred. It's runs with wolves. Runs with bears. That's your name. Fred. You're not a mechanic. All right, let's pick a number. Like, nobody else is laughing. It's just me sitting here laughing by myself. That's the thing that sucks. Like, I can't tell if anybody even thinks it's funny. I think it's funny as hell. If you've seen Vice News, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. The lady, she's awful. All right, first number is 83. It's like torture sitting through this. You guys are just like, pick the fucking number, Scott. God damn. 97 is the second number. And the winning number is 123. You're winning a Rage Squonk mod. Whoever, 123, closest to number without going over. Scroll up, take a look, shall we? Labworks. Let's see. No, sorry. Joey the motherfucking no. 92. That's our leader. 92. I got a 1. What is it? 123. Okay. I got a 120, Jeff Sealer. 120, Jeff Sealer. Anybody beat 120? Anybody beat 120? I got a 120. Damn, 125, Eddie. You were close, buddy. Got a 120. I got a 120. I think we got a winner. I think we got a winner. Jeff Sealer. You're the winner, brother. 120. Congratulations, man. That's a nice win. Good for you. I'm happy for you, man. Let me just make 100% sure I didn't leave anybody out or miss anybody. 120. 109, 127. 132. 127. 125. Eddie, you were right there. 125. Just 2 over, brother. Got a winner. Jeff. Congratulations, Jeff. Oh, wait a minute. Did I miss somebody? Let's see. I saw somebody say BlackCat's. Is that your Clinton voice for offended Democrats? No. That, look. So, Look, lady, my name is not runs with bears. My name is Fred. I'm a fucking auto mechanic. I live on the reservation because I'm Native American. I'm not offended by anything. So stop interviewing me. If you want to find some offended people, please go somewhere else that don't live on this reservation because we just want to be left the fuck alone. That's it. Leave us the fuck alone and let us do our thing. Stay away. Quit trying to make news programs about us. All right. Congratulations, Jeff Sealer. You have just won yourself a Rage Quankmon. All right. So the Rage goes to Jeff. Jeff. Contact me on Instagram, BlackCat Whiteface on Instagram. I'll tell you how to get a hold of Don, or maybe she'll just get the information from you and send it to you. Be coming straight from Don, though. So just contact me and we'll get it out to you. Thank you, guys. All right, so we're done. Vape at 5. We went a little over today. Went a little overboard. Fantastic time today, guys. I hope you guys had fun. For me, it's an absolute blessing to be able to talk about Don and talk about Nick in the same episode. I tell you, I just absolutely love it. Tomorrow on the Vape at 5, we are going to review this little guy. I used him. I started using them on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today, I just unwicked it. So about a 5-day usage on it, which I feel confident I have a good idea how this thing works as far as its vape and things go. We're going to be looking at the Phobia version number 2. So we're going to be taking a look at this thing tomorrow. That will be a live review. I purchased this myself for the purpose of the review and to use it. My first review I ever did was the Phobia V1, so I decided we kind of need to do the Phobia V2 for interview as well, or interview for a review as well. So take a look at that. Well, also tomorrow we have a ton of giveaways still. So show up tomorrow. Wednesday is going to be me and Don. First person I ever have on the show. So it'll be me and Don live on the show. So make sure you tune in for that. All right, guys. Love you guys. Tonight on the YouTubes, you're going to have Vaping with the Omies on at 8 o'clock. You got Fresh from the Kitchen on at 8:30, I believe, or 9 o'clock. 8:30, 9 o'clock. And you have Plumes of Hazard on a little bit after that. I believe DIY or Die is on as well. You guys have a fantastic night. I hope everybody enjoys this week. Get ready for the holidays. Get in the holiday spirit. Get ready to have some fun. We're going to be doing that for sure. Love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow on the Vape at 5. I'm done.